Either way, I'm glad to see both those guys back.
Well, maybe it was a misdiagnosis, or he just needed some rest and relaxation. Who knows? But he looked strong as fuck coming back tonight. And I gotta say, just real quickly on the topic, because we're probably not going to talk about that match too much. The minions are a perfect way to make someone look strong without like killing jobbers or lower level enhancement talent, if you will, Brian.
That's a good point. Robbie, figure it out.
Yeah.
Is it doing the thing right now?
What?
Is it doing the hallway right now?
No,
you're good.
We're not in a tube any
Yeah,
longer.
no, we're good. Just making sure you're good.
The YouTube live chat board now says that they can hear us.
No, whatever liquor I drank has already been.
Tensions are high in Marked Out Wrestling Podcast Studio.
Yeah.
I need some crack.
You need some crack?
Something, man.
$200. Oh, I'm back in the tube.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Why are you pulling up the one for the fucking the video sound
that's
anyway?
The sound effect.
No, it's not. That's not it. It should be the one all the way to the right is the one for the fucking sound effects. Not that one.
There it is.
The one is already up. The one is already fucking up.
Okay, then why is
Because you're an asshole and everything goes wrong when you are on that side of the table.
Anyway, so this is our wrestling show. Just go sit back down. I won't play any sound effects. It's fine.
Do your fucking thing.
Well, I'm trying. You need to sit over there for us to get to the rundown. Jeez. Yes, the board is saying, Rob, save us, blame the Jew. I'm getting blamed as always. This isn't my setup. I don't know what the fuck to do. I push a button. I'm a monkey over here.
Bang, bang.
Right? Let's move. You want to move on, Brian?
I can do sound effects, man. I mean, there they are. Who got the coin?
Me.
Oh, Rob.
It's still real to me, damn it.
Anyway, so
That's why we lost 2 subscribers. In the
Jason said this never happens to Conrad Thompson. That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, that's true.
all right. Are you guys ready?
I'll eat the sound.
It's the Marked Out Wrestling charm.
It's
Yeah,
time to
let's go.
do the War Room rundown. Let's see who wins going head to head. So NXT, Rob, starts off with Angel Garza versus Leo Rush.
Who? Say it again.
What?
Angel Garza.
Angel Garza.
Angel Garza.
Oh, you could say Angel.
I was saying Angel.
Yeah.
Angelio.
Angel Garza versus Leo Rush. Cruiserweight title match on the NXT side.
Good match.
Good match, about 20, 25 minutes. Went through
Long
a commercial
match,
break.
yeah.
On the other side, we have Mox versus Michael Nakazawa.
Minus the lube.
Now, after Nakazawa gets jobbed out too, Mox cuts a promo very similar to an Aleister Black promo, I felt like, just begging for a fight. I thought a new rival was going to come out.
Now, he can change whatever he wants to change about his in-ring style or whatever. But when he's on the mic, all I see is Dean Ambrose. It's all I see.
Even after tonight?
Yeah, the way he still does the swag and the walk and the turn, and he's like,
He's still the
got
same
it upside
dude,
down,
Rob.
and he
Well,
wants
one of the
to
things too
put
that
up, put up.
I brought it up too is that
Oh
he's
my God,
back
he's
to
still
wearing
the same dude.
he's back to
pulling
wearing he's back to wearing the pants. He's out of the fucking in-ring gear. He's not wearing the tights anymore. Now he's wearing the kind of Dean Ambrose. They're not so much jeans like they used to be.
It's like
but they're
cargo
combat
pants.
Yeah, well, not cargo. They're like combat pants, right? Is that what you'd call it, right?
Combat pants?
Combat.
Combat.
Wardlow.
No, I would call them camis or fatigues.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fatigues.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right.
so I think here the Cruiserweight match was probably better because nobody answered Mox's call. He clearly, I feel, sent off Kenny Omega.
Sent him off.
Yeah,
he
he
also
said-
said he respected him, though.
Right, that's why I was thinking it's the end of the feud, right, Brian?
Oh, they're done.
Yeah, definitely.
No, that's definitely done.
Okay.
And I'm totally okay with that. Kenny, it's weird that Kenny's doing the whole like hardcore stuff. Like I want to see him thrive
well,
with like
did you read
someone
the
that can
dirt
compete.
sheet that was one of the things for Mox was like a dream match? He wanted to do one of these style matches.
Right, and then get rid of it, and
I mean,
it might be done for
his
it.
promo tonight clearly showed that they're not going to do it anymore. Like, no one's going to do that with me again. You know,
I think
basically
they alluded to it, yeah.
putting it to bed,
Which
right there.
is totally fine. You don't have to do that all the fucking time. It makes it that much more special when they eventually do it again.
And plus, some things, and I'm going to this indie fucking train again. Some things are just kind of better in the indies, and I think the extreme hardcore, even back in the day of Terry Funk and fucking Mick Foley and all that, the real hardcore originals. Even those were better in bingo parlors and VWs, Volkswagens, AVW. Let's go.
Talk
Move on.
about veterans, like Lions clubs and shit.
Yeah. VFW.
My thing is they got a lot of deathmatch guys, Brian, on AEW.
Joey
and now
Janela,
they're saying they're not going to do it
Darby
anymore.
Allin.
Darby Allin
Jimmy
can go.
Havoc?
He doesn't have to do it. Jimmy Havoc, yeah, I mean he's a guy, but did you hear about the whole
Joey
thing with
Janela can't even fucking jump
Jimmy Havoc and
The
Excalibur?
railing? Oh, God.
Jimmy Havoc and Excalibur getting into a fucking fight at Tony Schiavone's birthday at Jimmy's Seafood last week. You guys
No.
hear about? Yeah, there was,
Jimmy's
apparently
Seafood?
they had to be pulled away.
Love
Tony
that
was
place.
there and everything. Like they actually had a real scrum. There's a funny graphic. It shows Excalibur with a 1-0 record in AEW now. But yeah, that was something that apparently happened.
Yeah,
Just,
Shivani seemed kind of quiet tonight.
He did.
So we have a really good match. We have a screw job title, and then we have a Mox promo and a kind of jobber match. Who wins, guys?
The opening? I don't know. I mean, like, I would have to say as a wrestling fan, you got to go with NXT on that. But I wasn't when both the screens were on. I was fixated on AEW, even though I'm not a Mox fan necessarily. I was still kind of fixated there, and I guess it's because it's starting to grow on me emotionally.
You're getting the connection to the characters.
I am getting a connection to the characters. I'm paying attention more. Maybe it's because we went to an event. Maybe that adds to it.
Profits aren't on the other TV.
Yeah.
Now we're watching them on the
Ooh.
smaller screen.
I mean, let's be real.
Wow.
It's a major factor, right?
You are wearing the T-shirt.
I am wearing a T-shirt. Yeah. So I don't know. I say NXT as far as content. I say as far as interest, AEW.
yeah.
But I give that to
think
the whole
you
show.
had a nice story build start with Mox coming out there, fans like that. On the other side, yeah, you have a much better match, but not as entertaining.
Yeah,
Brian, that's 2 for AEW.
Now, if Bobby Lashley would have came out as the manager for Leo and been like, haha, my man, I have sex.
Or Lana.
Yes.
If Lana invades.
If they were having sex on
Right.
top.
Brian,
while,
you going to make it unanimous?
With what for AEW? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
as far as story goes, it's cool to see Moxley like that. That I know you guys are saying that all you see is Dean Ambrose, but
don't
with
say
that,
me.
all right. So Rob, I know
Rob.
all you see is Dean Ambrose, but
Don't
with
ever lump me with him.
No, I thought that promo was great. I love him
I
throwing
agree.
out the open challenge.
it was a good promo.
talking about how he respects, Kenny Omega, and just I don't know, just everything about it.
Rob-
I like the intrigue that I don't know who the fuck it's going to be, the mystery
I
opponent.
should get a violin solo to play behind you.
and he
for
just
your love.
knows.
Oh, yeah.
He just, he has that hate for Dean. You can't get over it. So anyway,
He
AEW
does nothing for me.
AEW's up 1-0.
But that was a close one. That was a very close one.
Okay,
You're
you've
gonna
got
knock
you've
over
got
the
you've got to
studio.
learn new habits because you're gonna knock the fucking studio table over.
All right, so the rest of the first hours, we see that Ripley and Knox were attacked. We see Aaliyah fight Zaya, and what was it? Vanessa Bourne was ringside.
She was with her, yeah. She
So
came out.
I just watched her.
Zaya Lee.
on
I
the
just
other-
watched her.
And then we had Finn Balor cut a hella promo leading into Undisputed Keith and Roddy in the second hour. On the other side, we got Dark Order and the return of Luchasaurus. We kind of talked about that already. The chairman was in a triple threat with Darby and the Librarian, which Joey Janela's can't get over the ropes there. And then Nyla Rose versus some chick.
I didn't even catch her name, honestly.
didn't either.
I feel terrible.
I don't care about Nyla Rose. I
Here,
don't care
let
about Nyla
me
Rose
do my,
matches.
due diligence.
Don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Don't give a shit.
So what do we care about there? Do we care about Ripley and Knox and who attacked them?
Danny Jordan.
Because I think it was a Raw women's team or something. I think it had to have been an invasion angle.
I care about Joey Janela being like that 35-year-old guy working at Dairy Queen, still in a cover band.
Yeah.
Talking about he's going to make it
playing
big.
playing open mic night, but
Yeah.
inviting you like it's a gig.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Come
Like-
check me out on open mic.
Right.
Oh,
Well, no.
Come check out my gig
I've got a
tonight.
gig, yeah.
And he's like sits in for one thing on the drums and
Yeah.
he's not that
From
good.
8:15 to 8:30.
Yeah, he's
Make sure you
shitty.
buy a drink.
I hate him. He's fucking horrible.
Anyway, so I think the attack on Ripley and Knox and later on the two horsewomen, I think that has to be an invasion angle, right? Because you have heels and faces getting attacked.
Well, yeah, no. Oh, I don't think he wasn't in
Yeah.
the room.
What happened?
He wasn't in the room. I think he missed the ending of it.
Oh, did you miss the ending?
He did. That's who attacked everyone, right?
Right.
Is that what we're led to believe?
That's what I think.
Right?
Yeah.
Fucking Bailey came out and attacked Shayna and hit her with a new fucking finisher.
Yeah, you left early.
Oh, that show wasn't over?
No.
No.
Oh, I came out here.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Oh,
So Bailey was the one.
Yeah, loser.
my bad.
Zia Lee is
me not paying attention
smoking
to
hot,
women's.
It's okay. They kind of teased it. They got you. They did the whole Full Sail, presented by blah, blah,
it's
blah.
tough. It's tough to pick this second segment. All right, it's tough because there's many factors involved. One, Zia Lee is smoking hot for me. I think she is. She's not for me. Like, ooh, Rob.
Dude,
But take that away.
she fought Aaliyah.
It's
With
fine.
Vanessa Bourne.
Yeah,
Don't forget that.
With it, yeah. What was the other segment there we were talking about?
You had the triple threat.
Okay.
Joey Janela came out and
I know
ran
that
off
part.
Sean Spears,
No,
and Darby
NXT.
Allin beat the Librarian.
Listen to me, NXT.
Ripley and Knox getting attacked, and then the Finn Balor promo.
Okay, Finn Balor. So that adds some points to NXT. On the other hand, though, and I said this when we were watching, the Luchasaurus faction is so fun.
Jurassic Express.
Yeah, they're so fun, man. I like them. I like them wrestling. I like the kind of games. It's so fun. I can watch them all day. They're great. So,
And I like the post match with the Dark Order trying to pretend to recruit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that was a good little turn. The whole story, the match was okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a good match. There's nothing wrong with it. But the story that they
Sure.
told afterwards was pretty cool.
Well, because I mean, the whole thing, Daddy wasn't home, right? Luchasaurus was away. He was hurt. That's what we're all led to believe. And they're trying to steal his own fucking kin.
Gave him back his own mask.
Right.
No,
And he
this
comes
is
back
my-
and fucking
it's my
defends
bitch.
his buddies. I
Yeah.
love it. It makes
And
total sense.
and then tells them to wear the fucking mask.
right.
Yeah.
Puts
You
the
know,
mask
you know,
on.
he reminds me of Beta.
They got to work on the mask, though.
I said that like 6 times, and you didn't
Who's
acknowledge
Beta?
me once.
Is that Star Wars, Star Trek,
it's Walking Dead.
Babylon 5?
I give the side by side segments here. I give it a tie, honestly.
I don't know. I don't think Zaya came close.
No, I think
Um,
AEW.
Yeah,
Luchasaurus, I'm
AEW,
stoked.
the
that-
return of
Smoking.
Luchasaurus versus Zaya and Aaliyah.
He is
no.
one of the most
No,
over
Rob,
fucking
you're fucking
people.
crazy.
But Finn,
In
you
AEW.
got the attacks,
Well, no,
and
no,
you
no.
got Finn.
Yeah, but Finn went head to head with Nyla Rose.
Oh well, Finn wins that.
Right, and Finn.
I thought you meant it's an overall segment.
Well, this is just the rest.
I
of the,
thought you were quartering the shows.
this is the rounding out the first hour.
Thirds.
Finn Balor, I built
Thirds.
this place, and then some boys moved in. And does anybody know, Board? I'm asking you. Gargano appears to be removed from the match with Finn at War Games. Riddle's attached, and Riddle's removed from War Games because Dijakovic is replacing him. Did you follow me on all that?
I did, and I saw that they had the great. Wait, no,
Why is Gargano out?
because he's fighting. Oh,
Is
he
he going to be the
hurt?
mystery? No,
he
maybe
hurt?
he's the mystery guy.
So he's going to join the so he and Riddle are just switching places.
Maybe?
Did they feel like Riddle couldn't handle it?
No.
I don't know. I'm hoping the board,
Here, let's
somebody
see.
will tell me
Let's
something.
see.
Teddy's here.
What's
What's
up,
up,
Teddy?
Teddy?
Oh man, I have no idea what's
The
going
booty
on.
Oh.
bump is the
Hey.
new finisher.
So
What?
can we bring up the fact that Adam didn't know something very prevalent about somebody?
What?
Are we ready to talk about
Oh, is this? Are we? Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Wait,
here?
you didn't know either.
That's bullshit.
You knew? As you're dying, you okay? Do you need the Heimlich?
No.
Do you want me to slug you in the gut?
No, Adam didn't know Nyla Rose was a post-op.
Well,
I
wait,
don't know if
wait.
it's.
I don't know. Do we know?
What's the technical term?
I don't know if it's. I don't know. I don't know if she's. Oh, I guess she is post. if she-
Whatever.
She.
It's a.
Well, so yeah, he didn't know.
I
Yeah.
didn't know, and the only reason I care now is I'm glad that Riho is the champion and not somebody who was not born a female as your first champion. No,
Oh.
as the inaugural one.
I agree.
As the inaugural one. I don't care if she wants to
she's-
hold the
but
title
she's a,
down
but
the
she's
road.
a female. She's a girl.
But
I know it's not. I know it's.
I know it's
scripted.
stupid.
I know it's scripted. I know it's not real, quote unquote. But for me, and I'm all down. Whatever anybody wants to do with themselves, however they feel, whatever. That's cool. Live your life, be you. I don't give a shit.
yeah.
And you get all the.
I know where you're going, and I
you
agree.
and you get all due rights that you want to get. I will fucking march for you. But I do not like when men are in women's sports, even if they transition.
So here's the thing.
I do
And
not like
that's
that.
why
And-
I would hate the inaugural champ. If
But you
down the
said it.
road you want her to be a champ,
No,
fine.
no. He said it. You said sports. I'm with you on
and
that.
I understand,
I'm with you on that.
but this still is a representation of a
Okay,
sport.
but you got to get over that. All right, it's not.
I mean, that's fine.
Pro wrestling is never going to be in the fucking Olympics.
Well, it's still same point though.
It's still real to me, damn it.
Okay, all right.
But I got what you're saying. Well, all right. So what about if she's the second champ? What if she's the next one to take down
after
Rio?
that. Don't care after that. After
right.
that, I really don't care. But you cannot have an inaugural champion
Yeah.
of a women's division not be a woman.
You know what?
It's sports.
what-
It's not about
Yeah.
me. It's not about me gauging. Billy. What is it? Billie Jean King against what was the fucking dude's name that lost to her?
I forget.
It's not about that. Like with tennis or something like that. This is different. Like somebody has switched genders to what? Dominate that other gender?
Wasn't
I
that a
find
movie?
weird
Wasn't
thing.
that a movie way
Just
back
like
in, like,
Rob
the-
says, you can live your life, you can do whatever the hell you want outside, but if you're switching genders and then making it an advancement in your career that way, it feels wrong.
Well, I don't think she switched gender so that she could dominate the AEW women's
obviously
division.
not.
I think
No,
her
obviously
decision
not.
to
That
become
was
a
a
woman
bad way to put it.
Okay, you know
came
I
way
don't
before
say
that.
things when it comes to this, right? Because I
Because you're
I have no fucking filter.
It's okay.
No, it's a shitty person.
I don't know. Does the board think I'm a jackass?
You are.
Oh, okay, that's good. It was reported backstage Johnny has been cleared to wrestling. Stike says so. I think they're just switching spots. Gargano and
Why would they
Riddle.
do that?
I don't know. It makes no sense because it's not like Finn attacked Riddle. He attacked Gargano in that huge turn.
Oh, and transgender is the proper term. That's the one we were looking for.
Okay.
Again,
Thank you, Jason.
Yeah, good. Again, I'm not gonna be an ass like Adam. I just, hey, I just don't think it's right.
I wasn't meaning.
Well, I'm glad that you know now, and I'm glad that you're enlightened, and I'm happy that wasn't something that you knew
I didn't
beforehand,
even know.
and you
I
still
don't care.
hated.
I didn't like her.
I'll just say this. With the exception of the Awesome Kong Brandy thing, I really don't give two shits about anything in the women's division in AEW. Because here's the thing. There's some good wrestlers, sure. But they're not great wrestlers, and the stories aren't really good. And if you don't have those two factors, and the final factor is, which is not a big factor if you have the other two, but they're really not that great to look at as an overall bunch.
Oh, we're going there now.
I'm just saying.
Okay. I was talking about something different now. Rob.
Yeah. Now
insulting
you're
their
bringing
looks.
the heat. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I think you know what? They're in limbo until Tessa
No, I'm
eventually
saying
comes over.
if you
from
don't have
Impact.
the other two factors, at least have the
What about
hotness.
Tessa? Tessa will come.
Tessa
will
would
Tessa
bring
change your
all
mind?
three of those factors.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So just hold your breath.
I'm saying you don't have to be an attractive person to be a wrestler, but you got to be a good wrestler or have a good personality to offset that. And if you don't have the other two, then you got to have the one to offset.
Digging a hole.
No, I mean look at Brandy. Brandy's hot as fuck, but she can't wrestle and can't hardly talk. But we
She
deal
can
with
talk.
we deal with it because she has the one of three factor. You got to have one of the three factors.
I'm just letting you sink, dude. I'm
Yeah.
not jumping in here at all. I will read the board though. Teddy says at least Adam hates chicks with dicks as well. So
Yeah.
all women's wrestling doesn't
You
matter.
hate all women equally.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good point.
It is.
Hang your hat on that one.
And Anaconda Vice just says, "Wow, Rob."
What?
It's just wow. She can talk really well. That's what you said.
I'm saying it's a one of three factor. Don't
I like Rocky's
don't change my words, bro.
statement.
Oh, he said, "What happened
Question.
to Aaliyah's face?" Question mark. It busted. I don't know.
You ever see Escape from L.A. and he's going through the streets and they got the faction of like plastic surgeon people who are trying to kill people. Yeah, whatever. Watch the movie.
No, keep going.
I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that, Teddy. So now we're gonna go to the second hour, boys.
Charlotte.
We start off with
they should
Undisputed.
do a plastic surgery faction. Be like Charlotte and Aaliyah.
Cool.
And
Who
what's her name?
Chrisley?
No, on the main roster.
We've just lost 10 subscribers.
Dana Brooke.
Dana. Yeah.
Brooke. Yeah, Dana Brooke will be on there. Go ahead, man.
Now I can go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. See how I'm not a dick and mute you? I should have just muted.
We were
you.
having a conversation. You're just being a dick. I mean,
You can mute me. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, okay.
Don't do it. Jesus. Sorry.
All right. Anyway.
Okay.
What
the fuck?
So next up we have, like Rob said, on AEW we have Kong smash cut the hair of the big tittied girl. I think her name was Aaliyah.
yay.
No. Allie.
She's
Okay.
got
Well,
one of
after
three.
he talks about
She
there's
got two
nobody
or three.
attractive, he had somebody attractive come out.
That's Braxton Sutter's wife.
Oh,
Relax.
whatever.
Pepper Parks.
Like I have any chance.
Who's Roax?
The Blade.
Undisputed comes out and runs Finn off, and then Keith Lee and Roddy happens.
Yeah.
Keith Lee and Roddy's got to win over Awesome Kong and Brandy, right?
I mean, yeah. As a Awesome Kong and Brandy was a fucking heartbeat. It was a sneeze. I mean, this was a longer segment because you had Undisputed.
Well, I can go into the next AEW segment and tell you what's next because it's a big one.
But hold on. So Undisputed comes out and I like how they came out like you picked the wrong fucking night. Let's fight. Not let's do a big fucking promo from the outside of the ring. I like that they were going to do something, and then the reinforcements came out. I'll just say this about Keith Lee: is sometimes less is more. Sometimes more is too much.
You're talking about his promo.
I am. I think if you just went down, he took a long route to get to the point, and you could have said 20 fewer words, made a clearer point, and the crowd would have loved you for it.
It's a petty town moment, but I agree with you.
It is. If you say too much or you try to act like you could your words are greater than they are, it's smart words or intellectual words, and you fuck up, then you pay for that.
You don't want to act like you have a big vernacular when you don't.
Right.
Don't fake it.
So-
Don't fake the funk on the nasty dunk, Brian.
Indubitably.
Now, while the Riddle and Roddy Roddy and Lee was still going on, Jericho and MJF came out
Oh, mute NXT.
and entertained us with the back and forth little promo. I like MJF dropped the inner circle jerk. Oh, sorry, Freudian slip.
Yeah.
I didn't mean anything by
Do you
it.
want to be in the inner circle?
Do you want me to be
Are
in
you
the inner
asking
circle?
me to be in the inner circle?
Do you want me to mute your mic?
Do you want me to be in the inner circle?
Do I want to mute your mic?
No, I want to mute your mic.
What?
Hey! Oh.
You know what? This
I love it.
promo
Power.
This promo is so fun and so good that even like a Greenville, South Carolina WWE taping would have fucking got their rocks off on this one.
Yeah, well, where were they? Nashville?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a hot crowd.
What the fuck you talking about, Teddy?
What?
He said I'm getting a bald patch.
Are you?
No, he's not getting a ball.
No.
Man.
However-
That's the glare from his nose.
It's the lighting.
Yeah, it's the cowlick or something. I don't know what the fuck you're looking at.
No.
All right, so what the fuck? MJF and Wardlow, okay? They are not, repeat, they are not.
Wait,
They are.
No, wait. This is a speed round.
Just do the speed round now. Just do it now.
Just
Do it now. We're here.
Now. Do it
We're
now.
here. We're
Now. Do it now.
Do it now.
I know what
Do
your
it now.
question is,
Do
and
it
I have
right
an
now.
answer.
Ole, arriba, epa, epa, arriba, ándale.
Right here.
Board, you can play along with this, but hey, Brian,
Yeah.
MJF, Woodlow,
What? Wardlow. Wardlow.
are they part? I keep messing it up on purpose.
Yeah.
Are they part of the inner circle?
Yes.
Not yet. To be
Yes.
determined. No.
Yeah, they
no.
fucking- it was
no.
clearly
no,
determined.
because when they were doing the back and
No.
forth towards the end, then when they said, what's the one thing that you hate? And they both said Cody and turned, and Cody came out. They never said that they were in there.
Just proved my point.
No.
No.
No, they
I'm
both
gonna-
have a common
All right.
theme in that they both hate Cody.
Okay, your reasoning is because they aren't. I'm going to give you my reasoning, which is thought out and
With anger.
I hope it's
No.
better thought out
And
than your
frustration.
pretend thought out thing on Monday.
So they showed by doing the Cody together at the end and then laughing. They showed that the whole thing was rehearsed. You
No.
think about it shut up. You think about it within kayfabe that they would be two guys in the back. Hey, let's go out
Man
there.
down.
We're gonna fuck with Cody. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna end with Cody. Yeah, no, that promo showed that they were actually together. That he was actually with the inner circle, and the fact that they made their skit about him joining the inner circle, absolutely. And here's my theory why I'm right, Brian. Here's the fucking bottom line. Tonight, we saw Proud and fucking Powerful tie it up with the Bucks, and then Private Party setting up another rivalry with them. I
welcome.
think that they are out of the inner circle, and Wardlow and MJF have taken their spots.
Woodlow.
Wardlow.
I think they have taken their spots in the inner circle, and Proud and Powerful is out doing their own
No,
thing.
you guys are
Jay-
you're insane.
I know.
Welcome,
fucking right.
Jay. You're late. Welcome, Bus. You're late. Jason says the enemy of my enemy doesn't mean I'm on your team. He's agreeing with Brian, but
Right.
Stike says Jericho and MJF hugged it out.
Yeah, no, they hugged it because, like I said, they
After
both had a
doing-
common thread that they both hate Cody.
No, after doing a whole, hey, you
But
want
that's
me
not-
in your club?
no,
I don't
that's
want
not-
to be in your. Do you want to be in your club?
That wasn't a skit. That was their egos. Not like MJF wasn't going to ask to be in the
No,
inner
they're
circle, and
assholes.
Jericho wasn't going to be the one to ask
they
him
were
to
swerving.
join him.
They
no,
were
you're
kayfabe
totally wrong.
swerving the crowd the whole time.
No, it's
This
both
is
of their.
anything but a speed
Oh,
round.
my
It's
God.
both of their. It's both of their personalities. They couldn't get over the fact MJF wasn't going to ask him to join, and
you clearly
Jericho,
have a problem with sarcasm.
No,
Ninja,
absolutely
please.
not. You think that it's this whole worked out segment that they did in the back?
Yes,
you're fucking crazy.
I do. I think that they hugged it out right after doing a whole skit
No.
about being on each other's team. Yes, they clearly are on the team.
that's
Clearly.
not what they were trying to
You're
get over.
fucking so
No,
wrong.
no.
You're so wrong. You're so fucking wrong. Rob.
Teddy's wrong.
Anybody else on the board? I don't say this much, but Rob is right, Teddy says.
No, they never officially joined. That's that.
Yeah.
That's that.
I'm sorry, we didn't see them sign their membership card and pay their dues.
No,
All right,
they,
they gotta do.
didn't take
All
a
right.
fucking photo,
So-
a team photo.
If we add MJF and Jericho, because time-wise, it went with the Brandy and Awesome Kong against Undisputed and Team Ciampa, whatever. the fuck.
AEW wins.
AEW wins?
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
The promo was
The
entertaining.
promo won everything.
AEW killed it with story tonight. Like we said at the beginning, Leo Rush was way better match, but Mox had a story. And we're starting to learn these characters, and we're getting them. And I know it's a little early to say this, but I'm sorry, NXT putting superstars we've never heard of against each other instead of putting them against people we have heard of is killing them and building, because there's no promos on NXT, where you've got the same thing happening on AEW, but they're building those characters through promos.
And I think the problem here is you are equating the two. By that I mean the way you're seeing it is management is sitting in a war room going, what are we going to do this week to counter? And I don't think that's the case. I think AEW might be doing more of that. What can we do to show our ass? It's because we want to get people over here. I get that. They're trying to build. As far as NXT, I don't think they really care. I think they're doing their own thing. They're still doing their developmental. They're still building their characters, and they're building for their overall match for not only War Games but also Survivor Series. So I don't think that they're looking at it like, how do we compete?
Well, what I'm saying, though, is somebody like Damian Priest is working with Killian Dane and Pete Dunne. Okay, and then you have Bronson Reed and Isaiah Scott working together.
Developmental. It's the same show it was on the network.
I get it, but at least like you had the Spears and Janela drama playing out in the middle of Darby Allin and who was the other guy?
But again, you're looking at
Librarian.
Peter Avalon, yeah.
AEW is a longer story arch program. I mean, there's year-long story arches and sometimes 2 years, and in case of Gary, 7 years on NXT. But they're not building for a 10-year run on a story. AEW is developing their characters for the long run.
Okay. Well, next up we do have that match, Isaiah Scott and Bronson Reed going against Hangman and Pac Part 2. Obviously, even though it's Part 2, Hangman and Pac win here. We don't really need to talk about this.
Jason from I'll say this, Jason from our board, the one that we met at at the tailgate at AEW, he said something. He compared Hangman to Barry Windham. Now, I was a huge Barry Windham mark, right, back in the day. I was a big fan of Barry Windham. And I have not been a huge fan of Hangman. But I'm finding myself appreciating him more now that I can actually see that comparison Jason made as far as Barry Windham goes. I see that the walk is very similar. The way he kind of struts with his chest out and his back pushed back as like Barry Windham did. I see those, and it really is making me nostalgic, and I'm enjoying Hangman more. So thank you, Jason, for that.
Yeah, that's a good connection.
So he's growing on me for that reason.
Who, Jason is or Hangman?
Oh, both.
Oh, okay.
Better than fucking Hitman.
Oh, you like somebody on the board?
Yeah, well, you know.
That's amazing.
1 out of 10 ain't bad.
That's amazing. I can't believe that. So we're going to move on.
Yeah, better than fake steak. Fake steak.
Fake steak.
Fake
so
steak.
The only thing we missed to throw in here is we have Proud and Powerful attacking the Bucks backstage. The Orange Cassidy cameo, funny as hell.
Oh, so great.
And then Santana even closing the fucking door.
Yeah, that's all you need to use him for. That's it. If WWE could learn from that, is that you don't need to go big or
Less
a lot
more.
to make an impact.
He's kind of like their version of the Boogeyman, kind of.
No, that's
no, it's
horrible.
Why?
Way bad.
Why?
Because
One
you
eats
said
worms.
it, and it sucks.
No,
And
why?
Boogeyman was
He surprises people.
Boogeyman was excessive, and Orange Cassidy is very not
All right, let me try it again.
excessive.
Let me try it again. He's like WWE's version of The Fiend.
No. So Jason says MOWP Hall of Fame candidate, Rob, like with a question mark.
No, but that means that they
would-
go away then.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on you, Jason.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's a Madden curse.
Yeah.
You're too new. We wouldn't want to put you out of your
Yeah,
misery.
yeah, we want to keep you for a minute.
Yeah. So it's the chin up walk to the ring that Hangman does. That
Yeah.
reminds him of Barry Windham.
And the blonde
what
flowing
he
hair, those locks.
Oh yeah, I mean his overall look, but he carries himself like Barry.
Barry
did.
was a bigger boy though, right?
Oh, Barry was.
He
He was
fucking
definitely
big
tall.
guy.
Yeah, he was a tall dude.
All right. So
Definitely the best fourth horseman.
bring us back to the actual show. We're going to talk about the main events here. Side by side, we have Io Shirai versus Mia Yim. In winner gets the advantage. The third person is going to come out
I
for
am
their
having
team
a-
at War Games.
I'm having a thing for Asian chicks right now.
Anyway, Kaylee Ray, not Kylie Ray.
Funny
Kaylee
you say
Ray
that. Yeah.
comes out and helps Io win. On the other side, we have SCU against Sammy Guevara and Jericho, which I assume SCU is going to retain and pin Guevara, but they let Scorpio Sky pin Jericho and give him his first loss.
Is it going to actually count? Or like, do tag matches also count? Are they equivalent to singles matches?
It's your overall record. He was overall 7-0. he hasn't had 7 individual contests. He's had a couple other tag
No,
matches.
I
with
like
Cesaro.
this. I like this because, one, you give your tag team champion some legitimacy by having them get a victory on the big stage with the big boys. I also like it because it gives Jericho some personal conflict, which his character had he was very proud, very sure of himself, and I'm doing everything right, and everybody should thank me. And then to have this, now you have a loss, so he has his own demons to work out as he's trying to work out with his team.
So next week he's going to say, I couldn't even drink the bubbly after last
right.
week.
And knowing somebody like Jericho's character, he'll probably take that anger from his own loss and flip it on his teammates, and then you see a slow build
Blame
toward
Sammy.
Yeah, you get a slow build towards some dissension, and then a new member of the Inner Circle, MJF, will arise like The Rock did in Nation and take the lead, turning on Jericho and becoming the new face of AEW.
He could even yell at Jake Hager, Brian. What did he do ringside? He's supposed to be there for him.
Yeah, I mean, he was the enforcer, though.
Yeah, but
Jake?
he got taken out by
Yeah.
Mark
Christopher
my
Daniels.
words, there's a YouTube video right now out there that show the AEW after show, and Jericho is in the fucking locker room throwing shit and yelling at his guys.
He was
throwing a
tantrum when they went off
classic Jericho. I mean, WCW Jericho, him fucking hitting the ring. He was doing all that shit, all the fucking hits.
Temper tantrums.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
love it.
So who won? You have a War Games implication match on one side to set up to build for your pay-per-view,
And an invasion part. They had an invasion angle, too.
Right
that
at the
fucking
end.
capped it off.
and you have Jericho getting his first loss to not a top guy. Well, I mean, I like Scorpio Sky as a
tag team
top
champion.
guy, but it's a tag team champion. It's a tag team. It's a guy in the tag team division that got the first win.
You got to go through the pluses and the minuses to lay it out. So on the NXT side with the ladder match, the plus is Io Shirai. The minus is Mia Yim. I'm sorry, Mia Yim. I just don't think she belongs in the top tier of the women's division on NXT. I'm sorry. I don't hate her. I'm not a big fan. So Io wins that one, right? And so you look on the other side, though, the opening promo by SCU needs to end. They need to never do their promo again.
Well, I think it's
the worst town.
It's the Kazarian. No, that part's fine. It's the Kazarian part.
No, it's not. Worst town I've ever.
That's the thing that's over.
The crowd goes, been in. If you know anything about using your mouth as an instrument, that is not how you finish. That's not how you make a crowd pop at the end of one of your phrases.
Yeah, by the way, Roddy, you need to sign up for Rob's speech classes.
You know what, dude?
This is Roderick Strong, and I approve this message.
This is Adam Cole. You know who this guy is? I'll come in there and I'm going to fight you because Adam Cole's the greatest in the world. And I'll come in there and I'll beat you up, big man, and you can bask in my saliva. I'm going to take you down because I'm Adam Cole and I approve this message.
You were supposed to be Roddy.
Oh, shit.
That was Roddy.
No, he
that was Adam Cole.
I love Adam Cole so much that I wanted to do his name. I took his name. I'm Roderick Strong. I approve the message.
Okay. Wow. So now we go to next week. Real quick next week.
Did we pick a winner?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
No.
did we?
No.
Not
Okay.
yet.
I got AEW.
I got AEW.
I don't know. We had the women's UK champ show up, right?
Kaylee Ray, yeah, she came out too. Which I mean, I gotta be honest, that's the one thing that I probably watched the least of is NXT UK.
And
so
then Bailey coming out.
I thought it was Kylie Ray.
Bailey coming out getting some fucking heat on
That was
on
awesome.
Shayna. That was really cool.
That was cool. That was very cool.
I mean, look, it's I don't know. Adam's obviously going to go with AEW because it's the men, versus the women. Yeah. So even though at one point he said he liked the NXT women, but it's okay.
I did, and then I agreed with you because Mia was in this match and not any of the other people on that team. I would have rather seen Tegan Knox.
Yeah.
I
like. She's coming back from something. Put her in this match.
Did she get hurt? She got taken out in the beginning, didn't
Right.
she? Yeah.
I'm going to go with the NXT, not necessarily just for the segment by itself as standalone, but because unlike main roster, which go with that as you will, they are actually building their story for War Games and at the same time for Survivor Series, and they're doing it well, unlike Raw and SmackDown. So for that reason, I think the writing was better on NXT tonight. At the end, the writing was better for NXT tonight. I think overall, because you did have a lot of play tonight for the War Games on both sides and for the Survivor Series on both sides. So you really had big mix in the overall story plot of NXT. AEW was really good, but it didn't have an overall feel to it.
Brian,
I'm gonna go NXT for the win on the last segment.
Before your vote, what do you think about Stike saying on the board? He says Mia, that bump on the ladder at the end, she's not going to be cleared, and Dakota's going to take her spot.
Yeah, that nose.
It looked like
nose
she
got
might have
fucked
broken her
up,
nose or something.
and that bump on the ladder. Yeah, Dakota takes her spot. Absolutely, which I'm not excited about. because I think I might like Dakota less than I do Mia.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna kick you.
And then there you go. That's why I didn't like this segment and gave the nod to AEW. Brian,
I'm
break
say-
the tie.
I'm saying AEW. Sorry.
All right, good.
Yeah, just because, I mean, I like the fact that Jericho, like you said, I mean, he put over fucking Scorpio Sky, and that Sammy was the one that was tagging. I don't know what's in with Jake Hager's contract or whatever. They could have easily had him tag with Jericho.
He's the heavy.
No, but what I'm saying is,
It's in his contract.
it's in his contract. I like the fact that they had Sammy in there, and he's the one that's mixing it up with Jericho. That just elevates him that much more.
Well, and it looked like Sammy at one point got his bell rung. Both Hager and Jericho checked on him.
Oh yeah, on the I don't know what, I don't think it was the Germans or what it was, but
I hate him.
Sammy.
Yeah.
That's why he's so good. That's why I think I like him, because you hate him. So we've got teas for next week. We got Cole versus Dijakovic for the men's advantage in the War Games. They're going to do a ladder match just like that. And we have the Diamond Ring, 12-man battle royal for Diamond Ring. Is this going to be like a mid-card thing for AEW?
Cody did the whole Diamond Ring for the championship in Ring of Honor. And so, he's partial to it. He likes that story. So
the mid-card's going to be a ring?
But that was changing. That wasn't like it was
a standalone. I get it.
No, that was the world champion.
Right.
The championship.
I get that. I'm just saying he likes that concept.
Sure.
We know that.
Right.
So he might play it as a bigger concept than AEW. Is that going to be a mid card thing? I don't know if I like that. I mean, I like the idea of a ring, and maybe it's some kind of aspect. But for a mid card, no, I'm not down. I'm not.
I don't really like.
What else is there? Why would you fight over a ring if it's not considered the mid-card belt?
Why would you fight over a belt? I mean,
well, that's my point. So if their mid-card belt is a ring, who gives a shit? Either way,
it should be
it's
something
a prop.
more like useful, like you use every day.
As a wrestling fan, I like belts.
No, because you could be like, kiss my ring.
Yeah.
They
Symbolic. What about a trophy?
Oh, the best in the world?
Uses a trophy.
What about a green belt?
Want to carry around a best in the world?
What about a briefcase?
What about a vagina trophy?
All right, we're getting off track.
A Vas
All right.
Deferens
Final
trophy?
part is our awards. We've got
Fallopian
the
trophy.
marked out moment, and we've got our ticket to Petty Town. Me no likey.
Oh.
So get them ready. You got two, Brian, so be ready. One
Two
for
for
NXT,
each?
one for NXT, one for AEW.
Your
All
notes
right.
are extensive.
All right.
Oh, I'm working
At
with
least
a
you
lot
have
today.
paper.
Yeah.
So are you ready?
I'm ready, man.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to start with the AEW. Marked out moment for me was fucking Scorpio Sky getting the pin on Jericho.
Okay.
I'm giving myself a coin because that's the obvious. Whoa, that's how it is. Fucking my headphones. That's the obvious choice. And on the NXT side, I gave it to Riddle and Lee, or excuse me, Roddy and Lee. I keep saying Riddle.
Riddy Rattle Liddy.
Roddy and Lee. I agree with you on the promo, but I'm still so over on Keith Lee. And Roddy's a good worker when he's
can you
inside the
imagine how
ropes.
bad their feud will be when they are jabbing back and forth? Like, oh, guys, this fight, please.
I had no
was-
problem
Shut
with
up,
it. I don't
fight.
know why you guys give Roddy so much shit. I thought he fucking sounded good.
This is Roderick Strong, and I approve this
See?
message.
I think he sounds great.
Thank you.
All right, Brian, I'm going to you.
Yeah.
Marked out moment for each show.
All right, so markdown moment for NXT was right at the end, actually, when Bayley came out. I thought the episode was over and done with, and then I see fucking evil, just menacing.
Wearing that heel belt.
What is her finisher name, by the way? Do we know? 'Cause she
Who's?
did the whole Bayley.
The booty bump.
No, it's not called.
No,
booty
it's
bump.
not the booty bump. That's Naomi.
Wacky
Wacky waving inflatable
It's
kill
not
you in
that
the throat.
fucking belly to belly. So that's.
Whack DT.
It's belly to
Wacky
Bailey.
But it's not a thing anymore.
What? Oh yeah, it's not a thing.
Do your AEW one.
And I think it's well known. AEW. Come on, brother. Fucking Wardlow.
Oh, joining the inner circle.
Wardlow.
Yeah.
No, Wardlow debuting and helping out.
Check the
And
tape.
helping out his alliance with MJF. They are not in the inner circle. And you
Got
know
him.
what? And you know what? Jason fucking agrees when he says they are not in the inner circle.
Yeah, what is Jason?
Yeah, and we got you on tape. We don't give a shit now.
Yeah.
You can say whatever you want. We can cut it
that
however
out.
we want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job, Brian. Thank you. On the board,
What the fuck?
What's up, Fist
No,
Bomb?
not me. Fuck, go right to the board, right?
I thought I did go to you.
I have not done.
Oh, okay,
yet,
go
no.
with yours.
My NXT one, which Brian stole from me, is Bailey. Bailey coming at the end was fucking awesome.
I missed it.
Yeah, you did. And my fucking AEW. What the fuck, guys? Seriously?
What?
The AEW marked out moment is the return of fucking Luchasaurus. Are you
Ooh,
kidding me?
That's
a good one.
Come
That is a
on,
good
man.
one.
It's a good one.
That is
Yeah.
a good one.
Come on.
It's a good one. So let's see on the board. We got blind marked out moment, the Finn Balor promo for Jason, because he didn't watch the show, so it's a blind pick. Justin says AEW Sky winning roll up and NXT for Bailey. Stike says same exact thing. Rocky says Mia's ladder bump was a marked out moment for him. And Luchasaurus, he's agreeing with you on AEW. So here's what we got left. It's the Petty Town Award. I'm going to go first. My Petty Town is too many noobs on NXT, and on AEW it's the Pac and Paige feud continuing.
That's your Petty Town?
I got to go petty.
Okay.
If you want to be nitpicky, those are two nitpicky fucking things that I came up with.
I feel like you didn't go full Adam there.
No.
No, I
He's
mean
holding back.
your thing is petty.
I'm surprised Nyla Rose didn't come up at all during.
She didn't come up in the match, so why would I come up now?
I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah, you do. Brian, what's yours?
Petty Town?
Petty Town.
You
Take
know what?
the ticket.
I know this has been said in the past before, but I'm going to say it. The NXT crowd at Full Sail, I'm not with it. NXT needs to get out of Full Sail to be able to compete with AEW right now.
I don't think they're competing.
In your mind, but
yeah, well, money
they're
wise,
not competing.
Money wise, they're making a fucking killing staying there.
Staying there, you're right, but they can make way more if they traveled.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No. They got their contract from USA, and their overhead is way less than it would be at the traveling show. Way less.
I agree with you there, but
tens of thousands.
But there's
millions
more seats
less.
to fill. There's more tickets to sell, and they can easily do it with the roster that they have in NXT.
No.
They're selling themselves short by staying there. I'm telling you.
Okay.
What's
your AEW
and
Petty
my
Town?
AEW one? All right, so this is one that I don't know if you guys know, but this is something that that Matt Jackson actually said on Twitter, that the records, that's like the wins-losses records, will reset at some point.
At the end of the year, I believe.
I don't know if it's at the end of the year. I don't think they actually set a date, but that's kind of something that I'm a little petty about because, like, I don't know, the idea
Why
of
do you
having,
keep it if you're going to reset it?
right. Like, it
Oh,
just,
look, I'm now undefeated. I went from
But now I'm
Kurt
not. So
Hawkins
I guess-
0-200
so
to
now it's like-
0-0.
Are they
fucking-
going to be doing kind of seasons? Are they doing like or
Well-
quarter? How are they breaking this up? So I
Now
don't know,
that
it's a
would
little,
that makes sense if they did seasons. They have like an off season.
but they're not going to. Their
I mean,
show is going to be
your
continuous.
football team comes back every season 0-0.
Yeah,
You know,
sure.
and then in your case, they always end up like
I fucking hate
3
that
and
Rob
16,
came up with a great
3
logical
and-
argument, but he's right.
3 and
You know,
13.
next season you come back
Yeah,
0-0.
but
You'll
NFL
get excited
stops.
for-
The
you'll be-
season has like a definitive endpoint.
Yeah,
and start point.
You'll be
Well, ma-
excited for your Jets for at
No,
least
I'm
4
not.
Brian,
I'm
weeks.
changing
Brian,
allegiance.
main roster has a definitive endpoint. It's called WrestleMania, and Brooklyn is a good point for the other side. We got a studio cat meowing over there.
loose.
On the board, let's see. Petty Town for NXT, Damian Priest, already tired of his headbanging. That's for Rocky. And he says Nyla for AEW.
Again, fuck me, right to the fucking
You ran
board.
away from me to go to you, jackass.
He was
finished
waiting to come back to you.
I don't
Yes,
care.
now I'm coming back to you. I read one fucking guy
Yeah.
on the board
Adam's
to kill
my-
the dead
Adam's
air
my Petty
while
Town.
you were
Yeah.
being a bad dad and
Let
couldn't
him
get your
host the
kid
show.
to
A
bed.
bad dad?
Yeah, get your kids to bed so we can get on the fucking air
It was
right.
a studio cat.
Yeah. Oh, cat. Sorry. Get your cat to bed.
Go ahead, finish your board.
Go ahead, Petty Town. Rob,
You? No, do the board. I don't want to say it now. I'll wait.
Okay, good. Petty Town for Stike. NXT, the wonky finish with Leo and Angel. And AEW, it's the entire AEW women's division.
Damn, I should have
Amen,
gone
bro.
first. I should have
Amen,
gone first.
brother.
That was my AEW Petty Town is the women's division on AEW is just trash.
Interesting.
It's trash.
Marked out moment for Rocky. He's changing his. It's the studio cat.
Good one.
Yeah. Berto and Iron Meds are joining us late. What's up, guys? And the winner is, unless Rob does want to do his Petty Town now.
Yeah, my Petty Town for AEW is the women's division. It's,
Okay.
They don't have any of the three things needed. My Petty Town for NXT is going to be that I have to choose between Mia Yim or Dakota Kai for the 4th spot in War Games.
Dakota Kai is great.
Those are the 2 options that you're giving me. Those 2. Wow. Thanks for Vanilla and French Vanilla.
Yeah, no Bianca tonight,
Nope.
by the way, for the other team.
Oh, well.
Anyway,
She was there. She was out there.
was she one of the people that got beat up?
Yep.
No, I think she came out. I think must have fucking missed like.
He missed all of it.
Yeah, she was there. She was
Yeah.
out there.
All right, and the winner is Bardo's already got his winner up. He says AEW wins just because fuck anything under the WWE umbrella. I think AEW wins tonight because they told better stories. I don't give a shit about the developmental talent, Rob, on NXT unless they're going to get me to care about the characters by having them cut some promos and tell me their personality. Bronson Reed, what is this, his third fucking match? Guy, I haven't heard him talk.
He's thick. That's his thing.
I have no emotional connection to him.
They're not going to give you this is the time when they should put their developmental guys out there because they're building overall through the night for 2 pay-per-views. So why would they want to start introducing new characters while they're in the midst of going home on 2 big?
Because you need some, like, I don't want to say filler matches, but you need something.
They had filler matches. They had fucking Leo and Angel. They had their thing. And then you had Roddy and fucking and that goes towards the goddamn storyline as well as being a good match on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah, Berto's trolling you. He just says, so Bianca and Montez versus Cody and Brandy.
Oh, that's and I'm just being real here. Bianca and Montez all fucking day.
Oh, wow. And he also says, so if Bianca Belair jumped ship, would that instantly make the AEW women's division better?
No.
Wouldn't save it. One wrestler couldn't save that division. That division's a smoking turd.
Tessa can.
Tessa would excite me, but she's not going to save the division.
I just want to defend myself on this, my choice of Bianca and Montez versus Cody and Brandy.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, well, first off, Bianca and Montez are both athletic as fuck. I mean, like, Bianca was a fucking track athlete, a world-class track athlete. Fucking, she was like the national CrossFit champion. She's won the Combine at NXT, fucking like every year she's been there. She's a goddamn an athletic beast. And Montez, a world-class athlete, United States Marine. Fucking, I mean, he was a big track star.
All right, so
I'm just saying, and compared to Brandy,
they don't listen. We don't have to keep talking.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure I was showing my point so people aren't like, of course you'd say Montez and Bianca. No, there's real reasons why that wouldn't be a contest.
I want to go back one step. We said Tessa doesn't change the division because it's one person. We said Bianca doesn't change the division.
I said Tessa changes the division.
Okay, what if both of them were to go into that division?
Bianca and Tessa?
If they were to join the AEW division, that moves the needle. With Awesome Kong there, now you got 3 women that can wrestle. They fit your group, Rob.
Yeah, no, here's my problem.
Don't they fit your criteria?
Tessa's gonna be a great pick no matter who's got the second spot there. Right? She could do it by herself and still raise it. Bianca, I don't think would do well in AEW, and I think it's more or less because she is born, built, and bred at NXT, a WWE product, and she gets a lot of heat from indie fans that think that she's overrated or she doesn't have the experience other people have in the ring, so she gets a lot of shit. I don't think she would do well in AEW because of the fan base, honestly.
Fair. That's a fair point.
And she does. She does get a lot of shit from indie fans.
And Stike agrees with you. He says Tessa changes any division she's in.
Oh, yeah. And all the stuff that she's doing with Impact over the past year, she would absolutely change that division.
Yeah.
Not Britt Baker.
I mean, I don't question Bianca Belair over Brandy Rhodes. If that's not even up for debate. But Cody over Montez, Montez is a great athlete. If that were a real match, like Cody wins, man.
A real match? You think Cody would win in a real match?
Whoa. What do you mean a real match?
What do you mean, like a shoot fight?
No, I don't know. I'm not saying if you were
Montez a fucking Marine.
I was going to say, he's a fucking Marine.
Unless somebody is trying to push Montez and give him the world to book him over Cody, I don't see how Cody would lose to Montez Ford.
No, he was a pogue in the Marines, so.
Yeah, I just disagree with that aspect. There's no question on the Bianca Brandy side. So just don't let her tag him.
On ring general experience, Cody's got it.
On overall experience.
On the athletic ability in the ring, I think it's Montez.
Are we still talking about them fighting? Because
I think it's wrestling now.
Yeah, Berto says he's Cody's a better pro wrestler, and Rocky wants to point out Cody was also a state or national champion in wrestling.
A skater?
He'll wrestle him to death.
He was a skater national champion?
State or national championship.
No, I just said as far as wrestling acclimate, Cody wins, but as far as athletic ability and just the kind of endurance, Montez.
Rocky on the board said that AEW needs to build around Britt Baker.
No.
That's the win.
No.
I'm with you. I think we all can agree that.
We were all big on her, and
she's a great character. She has great promo skills and everything, and I do like, but I like that part of it. But her matches just have.
She's Isaac Yankem, the female version.
Wow.
Come on, that's a good comparison.
Oh, the dentist thing. Okay.
Yeah, come on.
PDS.
Yeah. Montez in 5 years, Berto says, who knows? Right now, Cody. And I agree with him. On the who knows factor, you're right. 2 years from now, even not 5 years.
Yeah.
Who knows? But right now, Cody, that's just the way. Do you have your winner of the night, boys? I gave it to AEW.
Oh, I give it to AEW more or less because, like I said earlier, I'm paying attention more now because it's starting to build on me. It's been 4 weeks in, 5 weeks in now, and they're developing characters and storylines, and I'm becoming more interested than I was at the beginning. So I definitely see myself shifting over to AEW on a weekly basis a little bit more each week.
Yeah, no, I'm with Rob. I'm piggybacking off of that. AEW, they're doing kind of with the Inner Circle and just kind of are they adding new members and even Dark Order trying to recruit people. I like all the kind of sides kind of developing. And the one thing with NXT too, like with all the invasion stuff, and that's all fucking well and cool, but like they already did the whole backstage attack thing with like the OC last week. Right? I just feel like they're kind of going back to the well on the same kind of on a similar angle 2 weeks in a row. So it's like, well, I already saw.
Right, it's not a similar angle, Brian. It's a build towards a pay-per-view.
No, but
I know
mean,
it's been a long time since we've seen that.
I mean, like attacking them backstage and stuff, and laying them out. Like they did that with the men last week. Now they did it with the women. I don't know. Just
you think they're just copying the story for genders?
I mean, it just felt very similar.
Yeah,
so
I mean, the ladder match from 1 week to the next for it, they could have made it a street fight. They could have made it a false count.
No, I like the idea of letting them do the same kind of match to try to get the advantage. There's nothing wrong with that. That's fucking petty town. And as far as them beating each other up backstage, it's a fighting, quote unquote fighting program. They're supposed to fight and beat each other up. They're getting ready for a war.
Okay.
What are they going to do? They're backstage getting beaten checkers.
All right, so they just saw that happen last week. So don't you think that NXT security would be like beefed up so that it doesn't happen again? Like they shouldn't be letting the fucking
No, they had target.
That's a logical.
They got target security tonight.
Your
They
example.
don't have Atlas security.
Your example is good, but it doesn't prove that
It's logic, bro.
Okay, you could have either one. It could be parallel universe. In one, your shit happens, and the other one, what actually happened. One was not bad because you like yours better.
No.
The way they're doing it is fine.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
Berto says crisscross applesauce versus Maxwell seashells down by the seashore.
Fucking love it. Fucking love it.
Just get to that. So
you want to be on my team?
So we've determined AEW wins. Now, before we go off air, before we get to final thoughts and stuff,
you want to do any kind of plugs for us at all, like podcasts or YouTube or social media?
Real quick, marked out gear.
Marked
out gear and collarandelbowbrand.com. You go there, get some good gear, support us, support our brand.
Good gear.
Marked out, all one word, all caps, gets you 10% off on either site. You can dress like Brian in the sweatpants, or you can look like a doof like Rob. Either way, you'll be dressed well by buying our T-shirts or supporting Collar and Elbow Brand. Well, I can't change that.
Why are people going to buy something if they're going to look like a T?
Yeah, that was horrible.
Okay, then you do it.
You want me to? I no problem at all.
Hey,
guys, I want you to go to markedoutgear.com. That's markedoutgear.com. Check out all of our original concepts, our podcast T-shirts, our signature series, Brian.
Hey.
Get yourself some cool shirts. Got some coffee mugs on there. You got a new baby. We got a onesie on there, sweatpants. We got new hoodies for the cold. The cold weather's coming in. Get your hoodies.
You got an old baby? We got a fucking hoodie for that one.
And guess what? If you're not into hoodies, buy somebody else a hoodie for Christmas, right? Hit that promo code marked out, one word, 10% off your order. Hey, and you know what? If you're feeling generous and you want to spend some more money, check out collarandelbowbrand.com. Everybody knows Brian was getting coffee the other day, and another guy had it on, and they instantly became friends because they were wearing collarandelbowbrand.com. Go there, and guess what? Marked out, all one word, promo code 10% off your order. Fucking marked out. Saving you fucking money. How about that? Also, if you're on the podcast and you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts, iTunes, fucking Podbean, Stitcher, Witcher, whatever, please make sure you follow, you subscribe, you like, you review, you comment. YouTube Live, chat board every show, Mondays and Wednesdays. We love having you come and be part of our show. Get involved. Join us on Twitter at SmartMarkShow, Instagram, Markedoutwrestling, Facebook, MarkedOut1, all kinds of places. Markedoutpodcast at gmail.com. Get connected with us. Thank you for listening. Go ahead, Adam.
Jason and Rocky, congratulations. They're both baby expectors in February.
Marked out fucking onesies.
Get them. Get them while they're hot. Get them while they're hot. Brian designed them, so you know they're good because he's got kids.
I did that.
Oh, Rob did.
Yeah, I'm not giving you credit.
Yeah.
So before we go off to final thoughts and stuff, Rob, you kind of took some shots fired at Hall of Fame member Hitman, and I want to read you his retort.
Oh no.
Oh wow.
Have you heard this yet?
I heard that I cared? No, I haven't heard it.
Rob is the Seth Rollins of Markedoutwrestling podcast. He thinks people tune in for him, but we really are stuck seeing him, but watching for everybody else. He continues on, I never left and I've been on the board plenty, just didn't want to chime in. Why bother? So you can hate on the board? You're such the Seth Rollins of MOWP, generic gas bag who's more over with himself than the fans. You get butthurt when the board agrees with me and Brian, me being Adam Bomb. God forbid they prove you wrong. You just cut their mic. Can't handle being second fiddle at home. Now can't handle it in the studio.
Okay, can you do me a favor? Break this down for me step by step. All right, no, don't you put it away? I want you to keep it open. Keep it open. Give me his first dig. I don't want to miss a single point. I want you to be.
The first one is that you're Seth Rollins of MOWP.
Okay,
Whoa,
so
burn it
am
down.
I Seth Rollins or am I what do you call Roadie Rollins? You call me?
Roadie Rollins.
Am I Roadie Rollins or am I Roadie Reigns? What the fuck is it? Which one do you want to call me?
I
Hitman?
believe Roadie Reigns came from
Why not
Trollberg.
Tyler R.J. Black. That would've
Just
been a
for the
good one.
record, I believe Roadie Reigns came from Trollberg.
So I honestly, I don't even know what the reference to Roadie Rollins is supposed to mean. I don't know. I'm a good heel, but a shitty face. I don't know what it means. I have sex with girls with tattoos and cheat on them. And whatever.
It means that you're a generic gas bag who is more over with himself than the fans.
Oh, okay, that's what it means.
Yes, I would agree with
Let
that
me
statement.
tell you something, Hitman.
I would agree with that.
You piece of trailer shit. Let me tell you something.
Wow.
Oh, the fire up.
And
The
Brian,
fire up, yeah.
I'm sorry, Adam, but this is I'm coming at Adam in lieu of Hitman.
I could defend myself. Go
So
for it.
Hitman is a fucking total Adam mark, and by Adam mark I mean
He's smart.
He watches the stream on mute and just jerks himself off to Adam. Just I wonder what he's saying. I don't even want to know. It's harder to know he's just talking.
You know it's right. So yeah. I
Okay,
mean,
but
doesn't need
anybody and Brian can back me up here.
Brian's not
Adam-
back in shit.
Yeah, I'm
Adam
DJing this.
Adam is so fucking dull. He's just so fucking dull, right? So yeah, you fucking. I don't understand why he loves you so much unless he's sneaking up here to Charlotte every weekend and stroking you off. I don't know what the deal
He
is.
likes smart people with good opinions.
Okay.
I
So
mean,
you guys
can't fault him for
You
that.
guys have your like secret chat rooms.
What's the, did you put the phone away? What's the other point say? After the dirt, I'm
I
a
was waiting
trash
for it.
bag.
He
I'm a
says you get
trash
so
bag.
butthurt when the board agrees with me, Adam Bomb, and Marked Out BT.
Okay, first off, that's
at Marked Out Adam
factually-
A Bomb on Twitter and
that's-
at Marked Out
Oh,
BT.
shut up.
You told me I don't plug us enough.
That's just fucking. First off, the facts there are just completely fucking off. They're completely fucking off.
No,
I don't
those
get,
are our handles.
I don't get no. I get mad because you two motherfuckers sit on the
Two.
board. Okay, I'm sorry, Adam. Sit on the board while we're having fucking conversations. So Hitman, again, you're like a Republican for Trump right now. Like Adam could do no wrong. Everything Rob does is wrong. Rob's an asshole. Adam's might say, "Fuck off, Hitman." It's just lame. That's why I called you shit, man.
I kind of
in the
think your
beginning.
comeback's kind of lame.
And you're
I'm just speaking the truth. You know, you didn't really have any good points to cut
Is
him
all
down
this
there.
Twitter beef kind of fucking coming over into the podcast?
I don't care. He's not going to see this till tomorrow when he has to go to the McDonald's for his fucking Wi-Fi.
You can't handle being second fiddle at home, and now you can't handle it in the studio. Is the last part of this?
Oh, wow. I'm not fucking with Kier.
So you admit at least that part is true.
Yeah.
Okay, now in the studio, you can't stand being second fiddle
fiddle
here.
in the studio. That's why every time Adam's by the board, shit goes wrong. Every time
true.
I'm there,
I know. Every
shit
time I'm
works
by the
fine.
board, I get blamed because Rob didn't do some update, didn't restart a
No,
program.
because you've been doing it for
and
3
we
years.
Hashtag blame
No,
the Jew.
because you've been doing it for 3 years and you still haven't learned how to run the equipment.
Wow.
I'm just fucking saying.
That is undisputed.
Board wants
Thank
Rob
you.
versus Hitman and is telling Brian to book that shit.
Let's do it. Bojangles, we could do it at Bojangles. I think that holds like 5,000.
No, I thought you meant like Bojangles.
Oh no,
down
yeah,
the street.
Bojangles.
Yeah.
CT's back on the board. He says Rob's mad. It's just like how I remember it. That's true.
He's an angry elf.
Oh my god.
But they're all they like your McDonald's jab. The board is clearly likes the McDonald's Wi-Fi jab.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's hard to get Wi-Fi in a trailer.
Final thoughts now here on the board.
Rock Hill.
Anybody? Rock Hill rocks. You get free Wi-Fi through the whole city.
I'm Shit Man from Rock Hill.
Just for the record,
I can see a city
For
if
the-
I drive 20 miles.
For those of you who don't know, Rock Hill, South Carolina has Wi-Fi for everyone who lives in the city, so he doesn't have to go to McDonald's.
Do they really?
What, they just
Yeah.
give it to people?
Oh yeah, Rock Hill rocks. Well, I mean, they give you like a password somehow. I'm sure it's shared. With
I only
everybody.
get one bar.
But yeah, look, if you ever see the Wi-Fi network Rock Hill rocks, get it.
All right.
That
So
sounds sketchy.
That's
I don't want to be
he's
on,
still taking his showers
yeah,
at the Y.
I don't want to be on the state's Wi-Fi. Are you kidding me? Let's
Anyway,
see.
Hitman, when you
Fucking
hear this
shit.
tomorrow, because Brian and I upload the show quickly, not like the executive producer who does it slowly, I'll expect your retort, and we'll hear if Rob has a better comeback on Monday for it.
My cat's got a better comeback
Oh.
than Hitman will have.
Studio Cat's going wild tonight.
Final thoughts. Let's talk about it, boys. I want to start with Rockies real quick here. We only got one dirt
I
sheet.
thought that was the end.
CM Punk. He's back.
He's back. He's back doing
Doing what?
fucking talking creative on WWE backstage on FS1.
I know there's this whole he's a Fox employee or whatever.
He is.
But he's showing up to a WWE product.
His
There's-
paycheck has nothing to do with WWE. He's not in a ring.
He's still putting his
no,
image.
that's not true. He was in a ring.
Yeah, he was.
So-
And his image.
Fuck you, Brian.
His image is still being portrayed in a WWE show.
Okay, when I buy a lottery ticket, I don't get excited. When I scratch it and it wins, I would. Until he is actually inside the ropes, wrestling as CM Punk, going, it's clobbering time on the fucking
no
ramp.
other way you take him.
There's no
No other way you take him.
No, I mean, it's cool that he's back here, but I'm not going to fucking jizz my jeans like he's
But
going to wrestle
this is
next
the first
week.
step. This is just kind of
Yeah.
like the peace offering, the bridge to bring him back
That's
to
the exciting
wrestling.
part,
Okay.
Adam. We're not saying this is the peak of his fucking return.
Hogan's
but it's a
blacklisted
return.
and come back 3 times. I didn't
That's
think he was
totally
never
fucking
coming
different.
back.
One was a racist jackass. Another one left because he was fucking injured and they wouldn't help
And they
him.
fired him on his wedding day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Big fucking
So
difference.
he
Yeah.
all is forgiven. He's going to main event
when you s-
WrestleMania finally,
No,
and
but when you
everybody's
give
going to
him-
be happy.
Nobody said that.
When you give him
'Cause that's
6
why he
figures,
left.
potentially 7, who fucking knows? I mean, yeah, you can get over a lot of things. I think that helped.
Yeah, and him. You're not understanding the concept here. You're just not willing to.
No,
no,
I'm
no,
not
no, no,
willing
no.
to
You're not
seam
willing
in
to.
my pants until he's
no
in
one's,
the ring.
no one's asking you to cream
it's
in your.
clobbering time.
Okay,
I want to hear.
I'm gonna get
Living
my point
color.
out.
I want to hear it. Then I'll get excited.
They did play it. They played it.
They did play it.
Played it when he came out on the
on
show.
ramp, he's about to wrestle.
You know what? You're probably not going to get that CM Punk. Why can't you just be happy with what we have?
So I
A
should get
return of
excited
CM
for Sting to be on a talk show?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I would watch it.
It's not the same as if he was wrestling Taker in their primes.
would-
You know, I mean, there's.
You,
I'm
you
just
were
saying.
so stubborn.
I'm not stubborn.
You're fucking.
Yeah,
I'm not stubborn.
This could have been your petty town answer.
This, this is
Jason
why
says
Hitman
great
likes you. 'Cause
point.
You're a stubborn little bitch.
Jason says, great point, Adam. Rocky says it's under the Fox umbrella. Let's see what else. Do you jizz, yo? Jay's wanting to know. Jeans win the. No,
Wow,
I wasn't being literal. And Anaconda Vice says Rollins versus Punk at Mania.
No, Berto says he's under the WWE umbrella. Don't try to fucking fake news everything. He's under the WWE umbrella.
He's on a fucking WWE show.
CM Punk wrestles again. It's going to be fucking bad, and we all know it. That's from CT. And Vice agrees. I don't know.
I agree with that. I think he's been gone a little bit too long. He lost his size. He's been in the ring forever.
And he's a wannabe in the ring. According to him,
I
he's fine with not
understand.
wrestling. Yeah.
I'm
Exactly
talking about
why I'm not excited.
But
he has said from the horse's fucking mouth, even if you think he's just trolling for a bigger paycheck, he said, Phil Brooks is on the table. I don't want to be CM Punk back in the ring. He said that. So I'm not going to get excited.
Okay, you're getting excited now, and you're arguing the same point over and over, and we're not even disputing that that argument you're making.
Right.
We're not disputing that. We're asking you why is it not still good that he's back in any form? Why is that not good with
It's
you?
good. It's just not anything to get
Wow.
like super excited about.
You hear that, Phil? You need to work harder. You need to do better.
I have no problem with it. I'm just glad.
Yeah.
But are you as
said,
excited?
No, but I'm glad that
I'm
he's
excited to see
back in wrestling.
I'm
That's
excited
all.
to see where it could go. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, okay, I'm excited he's not doing UFC
I'm not-
anymore.
He did a 2-second walk-in at the end of a show, and you're already judging what he's going to be. You have no
I'm
idea.
not judging what he's going to be.
you're-
That's my point. I'm not reacting to this because this is
So
nothing.
no
He's
reaction.
a guest on a talk
He
show.
walked.
He's coming back next week.
He
Great.
walked onto a WWE set and you're not even the least bit excited. It's not like, oh, this is cool.
It's
not
a
even
guest,
a little bit.
It's a guest on a talk show right now. That's all it is.
Under
It's not a
WWE
guest.
umbrella.
He's
It's not a
an
guest.
actual, he's an actual, I
when
guess, like
John
anchor.
Cena hosted Kelly and whatever the fuck in the morning, oh, wow, that was great. I can't believe that was so exciting. He's now got a new career path, and I'm so excited.
Yeah, but did John Cena quit and just walk away under all that scrutiny and all
No,
that fucking...
but I'm saying I don't care until he's in the ring. This is just a talk show appearance. This
Now.
is not...
It's not an appearance.
You're right, now. And that's why I'm
No,
not excited.
I think-
If he walked down to
All
the
right,
ring, if
all
he
right.
challenged somebody, if they had a match at Survivor Series,
You win.
I'd be fucking marking the hell out and all excited.
The
But I'm
circumstances
not
are
gonna-
just different because of who he is and
This,
how
this
he
is,
left.
this is a girl that winked at the bar. That doesn't mean I'm getting any.
Oh, my God, no.
Okay.
What do you got? What's your
That's
final
why
thought?
Hitman likes
What-
him, 'cause he's
so,
ridiculous.
So that's my final thoughts. What are your final thoughts?
That wasn't even a thought.
Yeah, it was a point.
What is
You're
your
right.
final thought, Brian? Do you have
Me?
one?
Yeah, I'm fucking excited that we finally get Wardlow and MJF aligning and starting their own thing, and who knows what the fucking is gonna happen next week.
I'm excited to have.
They're gonna be going along with Inner Circle, doing
Yeah.
their own thing, and not really aligning with them. They're completely separate. They have totally separate paths. Okay, they are not a faction together. So I'm just
That's
happy to
not
see him.
true.
I'm happy to see Luchasaurus. I'm happy to see fucking.
I'm happy to see Luchasaurus. I was mad that Rob stole that marked out moment. That's a great one.
Yeah, that is a good.
Yeah. I'm happy to see heel MJF.
And you know who else I'm happy to see?
Who?
CM Punk back in WWE.
I'm happy to see CM Punk
You
back
guys
in
are
WWE.
so full of shit.
I am.
Cheers, fuckface.
Yeah, there
I
you go.
am.
That's for you.
Paige was happy. She was certainly excited.
Yeah, she was. She was like, "Ooh, do you have
Right,
a belt?
You know,
Can we do
apparently,
something?"
you know, the only person that they apparently told that was going to be was Renee.
Booker?
No,
Oh,
they
Renee.
told because she was the one that introduced him.
Yeah.
But everyone else on the panel had no idea.
Booker was like, "Motherfucker." Yeah.
You think that wasn't staged? You think he really didn't know? Like they went with a live reaction?
I can believe it. I can believe it.
Yeah, believe it or not, they don't tell them everything.
So they wanted an honest reaction.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Well, even a lot of the wrestlers don't know if they're winning their
That's
match
more believable
until
than his ring return.
Yeah, that was great. Thank you for cutting me off mid-sentence.
That's my favorite.
Go ahead.
segment.
Go ahead.
That's your favorite?
I
Not
love
this one?
I love when you start a sentence, you get 3-4 words into a thought, and he's like, "Oh, but I got to say this."
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt another Rob monologue.
Wasn't the fucking Rob monologue? It's my thought. I have a podcast. I'm supposed to express my thoughts, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
We have
Express
all,
our
all
fucking
the time
thoughts.
in the world. We don't have fucking just 2 hours, 1 hour. We could do this for as long as we want.
Yeah, I want to make rational points and fucking and build an emotional connection to our audience, not just go, "You fucking sucks."
Build an emotional connection
so-
to your audience. You shit on
Yeah.
them constantly and don't want me to read what they say.
I never said that. You're fucking making up shit. I've never said don't read what they say.
check the tape. You
I
get
said
mad
stop
at them
typing.
all the
I said
time.
stop typing with them.
Oh.
Because you'll sit there and you'll type and then you won't pay attention to the fucking show.
Anyway,
Oh,
tune in on
God.
Monday. We have our Monday night show where we might even debut a new format this Monday, if not probably the following. But tune in. It's at 11:20. Is that right, Rob? Is that the time we decided? Or was 11:15?
11:15.
Okay,
It's
so
supposed to be.
11:15.
11:20.
When Brian gets done shitting at 11:20 is when we'll go on air.
All the time.
But we'll be covering SmackDown. We'll be covering Raw. If they're not worth the shit, we'll just have fun and talk about wrestling stuff in the wrestling world. Brian, I'm sure, will have some dirt sheets by then. Right, Brian?
Yeah, I mean, what do you want to hear? There's a lot of stuff. Not really.
Yeah. And I'm sure we'll get Hitman's response, so that'll be fun. We'll see what happens there. In any event, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Tune in next time. Same Smart time, same Smart channel.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
God, he's so fucking bad.
Oh, he's back in the tube. We're back in the tube. We're back in the tube.
Markedout Podcast is produced and edited
Ryan, any
by
last
Record
words before we
Studios
go to the
and is
cage?
recorded
Fuck it,
live
man.
from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live following WWE programming on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle Ravepro. That's RAVEPRO.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.
Please, listen to my voice. Take it from the wise old Jew.